Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Sue's dad! Okay. Before we do the introductions, I was just telling her that my dad messaged me and said, I missed the podcast yesterday. And last week he had said, you watched it. I'm like, you watched my podcast? He's like, absolutely. I was like, okay. Guess you're going to know more about knitting than you need to. Hi, Sue's dad. Anyway.
She was like, I'm going to give him a little shout out.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to do that. Because that's how she rolls.
Yep.
So, hello. Welcome to Tangled Skeins. Today we are, I keep wanting to say Saturday, Sunday, August 27th. This is episode 212. Would like to welcome you and returning viewers. Who are you? I didn't say my name. I'm Sue, Craft Knitter 7.
And her dad watches the podcast. I threw her off.
Yeah, she messes with me all the time.
Yep.
So,
to be fair, the back of Sarah's head almost got splashed a couple of times on the drive to and from stitches. Because I couldn't see when she was drinking, right? So I would say stuff, and she'd be like, Sarah just almost got a shower. I can't see backseat.
no.
A story, and I'm sticking to it.
Perfect timing. So who are you?
I'm Lynn, also known as Toll Baby, or the Hand, as somebody reminded me the other day.
But you're not the hand.
No, but I was a long time ago.
You were the hand for quite a long time.
I'm the former Hand.
But you're not the hand in the Marvel world.
No, I'm not. No superhero powers for me. You can find us everywhere. We are on Twitter, Facebook, Ravelry, blog, YouTube, Instagram, Etsy. Look us up, you'll find us.
And I got a Twitter message the other day. I'm like, nobody watches this. Nobody looks for us on Twitter. Oh, no, they do. Ladies from Handwork Hardware sent us a message.
Yes, and I finally got a hold of Jill. I finally got a response from Judith, and we've been corresponding.
Good. So they're good.
Yes, they're good. They're rapidly developing the bigger DPN case, and a few other things are in the works, and they're very happy. So,
Yay.
and Cornelia moved to Scotland.
That's right. I remember that.
So, like right after Stitches last year.
Yeah.
So, they're sort of working from two different continents.
That was like the Hill Girls. But now she's moving back to Montreal.
So,
Anyway.
if you'd like a Handwork Hardware DPN case, you thought you had one close by? Or?
I don't, but I'm going to get it anyway because I can see it.
Oh, there it is. Yes. If you would like one of these, it's handworkhardware.com, and they are awesome. I love mine. I've convinced loads of other people to buy them.
Inside, you can see all those holes.
Those are
measurements
precision laser cut to the exact dimensions of the needles, so you can actually use it as a gauge.
You don't even have to open it, pull it out to put your needles in.
Yeah, you just see which hole it fits into and drop them.
And inside there's an elastic so that you put it just below the top of your needles so that they don't fall out.
Yeah, and the insert can't come all the way out of the canister either. It's kind of brilliant.
It
I
is.
love it.
So here, go see these ladies.
Yep. I think it's Judith who's the engineer, I think. She's definitely the one who knows all about plastics, because she's the one that Rob geeks out with every time we see him.
So, no pose?
No foes. I'm not done with soft yet. Working on it.
You're getting there.
Because until Friday, I only knitted on the bus. And then Friday, I got fed up and I started working on it at home.
Because you had done the heel and then
Most of the gusset decreases.
at home.
Yeah, and then I was working on it at Crystals, and I finished the heel turn and all the gusset decreases.
How was Crystal? I'm sorry I missed it.
It was fun.
I just had too much to do.
Wyatt mistook me for his mom a couple of times and then reacted in horror and alarm. Wyatt is fine one-on-one with people, not so much when there's a whole crowd of us invading his space.
Good point.
But he was a lot friendlier than the last time. He was, flirting and smiling at everybody, but you couldn't get too close.
He's such a cutie. Did you see the post on Instagram? Grandma, another birthday's coming.
He was trying to get onto a chair, and Crystal was in the kitchen doing something. So I said, "Do you want some help?" And he went, "Help!" So I pulled the chair out, and then he was like, nope, you touched it, I'm not interested anymore, and he wandered off. He's awesome. I would just like to point out that I get a very different reaction when I get to Elizabeth's house. George launched himself towards me from Elizabeth's arms. It's a very different reaction.
Yeah, but why a different reaction when he was a baby, too?
Well, he never lunged at me,
No,
but he accepted me. But like I said, one-on-one, he accepted me. When we went to Elizabeth's baby shower, there was no way he was coming near me because there was a whole pile of people and Mommy was there.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about what you're knitting on?
Yeah, since it is a knitting podcast and all,
you know,
we can stop talking about our kids' friends for a few minutes.
And, you know, all that stuff.
So I'm knitting on the socks. I'm calling these my tapestry socks just because the colors in the yarn remind me of a medieval tapestry. Not that I've ever seen a medieval tapestry up close. Well, not a medieval one, but I've seen a Victorian one. Because we went to the castle at Portsmouth in England, and they had tapestries and stuff on those. But I don't think they were any older than, like, say, Queen Victoria, French Revolution. But still beautiful. Yeah, they were really pretty. So these remind me of, like, old cross-stitch samplers and old tapestries.
It's reminding me of painting. Like, do you get that?
This right now is more Monet.
Yes.
More Impressionist.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
So I'm loving these colors. This is, what's it called again? This is Fibrarium's Conservatory Sock Yarn in Funfetti. I'm doing it on size 2.5 millimeter needles, which is US 1.5. These are high. Are they high sharps? I think they're high.
I think they are.
Well, I have the package in my purse, so I can check. Well, there we go. I'm pretty sure they're high sharps because that's my favorite pans. They're Chow Goose.
Oh, that's right. You bought Chow Goose.
I didn't mean to. They were just the closest DPNs there were.
Yeah, because that was at Stitches.
Yes. So they are Chow Goose, and I really like them. They're about as nice as my high shirts. I can't complain. And so this is yarn that Sue and Sarah, the Canadian knitter, bought me at Stitches, and I love it. It's super squishy, and I'm almost done the second sock.
The driver of a 14, well, this time a lot longer, trip deserves yarn.
So I have about an inch to go before I start my toe decreases, because of the length of my hand, from the heel of my hand to the tip of my middle finger. Particularly apropos for me that it's the middle finger, but there we are. So I have that little bit left to go, and then I can start the toe decreases. So it will definitely be a photo the next time you see it. And that's all I'm knitting on.
Well, I've gone on little game busters, but only on two things, and I'll show you what I'm knitting on at the moment. This is
I'm not showing a project guide because it literally lives in my purse. Okay. This is my bus knitting.
Just like almost at the end of the row.
That's super pretty.
So this is called the Coloresque. And so you've got this bit of, it's a 4-row repeat. Then you've got this beautiful lace that I finally nailed. You guys should be proud of me. And now this part here, I have to do 91 repeats of a 4-row pattern. And it is in the Remade by Hand group. And I have been knitting this out of Araucania Itata Solid in lime green, which is the bright stuff you can see. The Bittersweet Woolery, which is kind of the brownie stuff in the middle.
And it's Terrible Lizard.
Yeah, here's the colorway if you actually want to see it.
I also have skein of that myself.
That's it there. And the other color is Knitting Color in her acoustic sock. And this is something that Crystal had given me for my birthday. I was so jealous when she said, oh, I bought it. I was just like, but there was only one. And 2 weeks later, it was in my birthday present.
And the colorway name is
Olive. Yes. And this is being knit on 4 millimeters, which is a US 6, being held in my beautiful Emerald Fibers bee bag.
You have to add the needles to the show notes.
But I have an inch. Okay. Is that what you mean?
No, you didn't put them on the...
Oh.
On size blank.
Sorry. Period. Guess. The reason I like this so much is the way it's made, and I also love the Fringe Co. bags. They're very similar.
It's a very solid bag.
Yes, it is. And Kate Hawthorne posted one of hers, and it looked like embroidery, which Emerald Fibers does too. It's kind of awesome. And
My hair is a little
if you don't remember this bag, it's got this awesome floral interior. And I just love it.
Tippy the bee.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of Kate, my next project is in a bag from her. Look at the
I love
sheepies.
that bag.
Look at the sheepies. And then we got, a black sheep. So it has this awesome button, but then they're all snapped together. It's just amazing. And she has an awesome interfacing. Like it's thick, it's sturdy.
Well, the fact that it's made of canvas is
Oh,
probably
there's that too. This is my second bag. She had gifted us all one, but this is the one I had to have myself. So I've
Do you
gone.
wonder why?
Shut up. I've gone a little bit crazy. Yeah, just a little. So that's how much I've done on my fade. And see the pooling?
Are you upset with the pooling?
I'm very upset with the pooling because I've only noticed the pooling now.
Oh, I could have told you about the pooling. Sorry.
Yeah.
I noticed the pooling when you were still striping.
It's great.
Sorry.
But I mean, is it going to be? It'd be fine. It'll be fine, right, guys?
It'll be fine. Elizabeth, it'll be fine.
And I was just like, oh, I don't know. So, anyhow, it is what it is. I've gotten a lot done. So I'm into the fourth color, which look how Jamie's yarn melds with that fourth color.
Yep.
So the grayish on the bottom is the fourth color, and it melds with the colors in there, which are, if you'd like to know, Three Irish Girls, Glen Haven, I can't see,
Cash Merino Fingering, Cape Freshers colorway.
Sun Valley Fibers in the Forest colorway, Violet Yarn Co. in the Coast Fingering, and Knit Pick Stroll Solids, Heathers, and Twists in the Dune colorway.
And the Violet Yarn Company is in Browns colorway.
In the Dune Twist. So yeah, this is what I'm working with right now. It is being knit on size 3.75, which is a US 5. And back in the bag. This is my October sweater, so I have plenty of time to finish it. Look at me knitting 2 sweaters at the same time.
I'm only showing you lot 1, so that says something. So.
What do you mean?
She knit the other one while she was on vacation.
Yeah, I showed it last week. Yes. Oh, brain. What's next? So we have a book review, and I wanted to do that early on in the podcast.
Sue has a book review.
Lynn
So I
was a bad girl.
Didn't read the book.
So F&W Media, who are the interweave people, sent us 4 books to review, which you saw a couple weeks ago. This is Rugged Knits by Andrea Rangel, and it has 24 practical, beautiful designs to wear every day.
Is that the one that everything was color work or no? No. Okay.
No.
It's one of the new ones that everything is color work.
Oh, that was the alternate. So I wanted to show this one first. It's the Lilac Sky cowl, and I fell in love. It's knit and lace, and I have some Knit Picks Shadow Kettle dyed in a beautiful green. That was my first sweater way back when I started knitting, and I have knit it really big. So there are things for men. There is this men's silhouette sweater. Sorry, I don't want you to glare.
Sean will be getting a new sweater though.
Probably. And there are a lot of pictures, like here's another full picture. Then they have the women's version. Guess who loves that? Me. It's green.
I was gonna say, could it possibly be because it's green? The green.
This one I kind of like, but I'm not.
I don't think I would ever be able to knit that.
I don't know if I would be able to knit it.
It's beautiful.
Don't fall off the chair.
Honestly, woman. The things she goes through for you people.
Yes, I almost fell off the chair. This, I think I need to make. It's in bulky. It would be a nice layering piece, because if it's too hot in the office, I can actually take it off. It's so hot at my work.
work.
This is called Bright River, and it is a cowl-necked sweater.
It's also in the green.
It is in the green, but I don't like those necky thingies.
You don't like cowl necks?
No. Because it's not loose here. It needs to be, the whole thing needs to be loose. I don't like stuff that's tight. This is a Woolen Explorer. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's just go through because I don't think I'm going to show every single thing. This is kind of neat. It is a wrap-up hoodie.
Right.
Yeah. Simple, but good. There's a shawl called Cedar Bough.
Or if you listen to an Aaron Scurry bow.
True.
That's always bothered me when I listen to that Christmas song. It's boughs of holly, boughs, not bows!
And this is Surging River. It's a wrap. I thought Lynn would like that one.
That's a nice big one.
A lot of things are just, they're small.
I was going to say, that was right.
Yeah, these are, where's it? Lily Toes socks.
They are amazing. Look at that yellow.
And there's a patterning up and down the side. I'm not sure if you can make that out. It's very subtle.
Ruth at Knitterarium has been on a yellow kick lately.
There you go, Ruth.
Everything she's been knitting is in yellow.
There are hats. So this is called Weathered Mountain. There's these pair of fingerless mitts in here. There's a better picture of them. I guess you'd want to know the name, right? Sorry. Blueberry Paws.
Dude, you're showing them.
No, sorry. Oops, right.
Bad podcast. Sorry. Just let it down.
Okay. And there are a couple more hats and sweaters.
Oh, that one's gorgeous.
This is called Braided Brook. For those of you who like a little cabling,
Size does that go up to?
this one, sorry, finished size is 55 inches.
That would fit me.
So this is a beautiful book and Rugged Knits collection. I'm just going to read a little bit on the back. Lovely and interesting knitting patterns for men and women, side by side with earthy wool sweaters and soft patterns, are more unexpectedly delicate-looking pieces, such as a warm, resilient shawl with lace trim and a cozy cowl with gentle drape.
I will definitely have to look at that kid's sweater.
So there you go, Andrea Rangel. Awesome. And I got contacted, I told you, by them again, right, for another book. So that's that. Knit-alongs. The 2017 Travel the World by Design knit-along is still going on until the end of September. The continent this quarter is North America. And if you use a Canadian designer, there is a special prize that's going to be drawn at the end of this quarter.
Which something I can't win.
Brown Bag Sock Club, third quarter, well under the way. I was going to say
Your French is showing.
And then the last but not least is the Pal Cal with Actually Knitting Podcast, and that ends on September 1st. I am a sponsor, and later on in the show notes, I will give you a coupon code.
Well,
So that's a lot of patterns.
well, look what you got. The very first thing on the list.
Thank you, Kate and Selma. It's your fault. That's all I'm saying. These, I've switched everything I'm knitting onto these needles. These are Likey driftwood needles, and they are stunning. They're very smooth, which you wouldn't think of with wood. Like, they have a nice finish, and it goes from size. Can't see it so small. 3.5 to 12.
Crystal was saying she wants the DPN sets.
They have DPNs? I didn't know that. But I love the case. This is where all your cables are in here. And it's got Velcro here, and I don't know why. I don't know. I'm not sure about the Velcro. And then when you close it, you've got a zippered pocket right here.
So on the other side, you'll be able to see what the Velcro is for.
I will. The rest is, oh no, I got yarn. The yarn I bought is because I'm going to be making the, what's it called again?
Oh, the ones that Holly did?
Yeah, Victorian Yuletide. I bought the number 2, and I'm going to be making them in these 3 colors, which I believe are Christmas. They call the top one baby yellow. I see it, but I still think it's going to be quite beautiful. It's so soft. 100% acrylic.
I know. I can tell. It's shiny.
I think it'll be nice on the Christmas tree as ornaments. And then I got a few patterns. I was gifted by Melinda, who is Venomous Flower and has designed under the name Rye Flower Knits. She's Canadian, and I had commented on a few of her patterns on Ravelry, and well, she gifted them to me. So thank you very much. This is Dryad. Oh. This one is Mermaid Kiss.
She doesn't have a tremor. There's a big fan on in front of her. Because when you were holding it up, you were going like this.
This one is called Mermaid Kiss. And it's shaken. I got this because I want to make a sweater for my nephew's son, soon to be. And then my physiotherapist just announced that she's pregnant. So even if she has a boy or a girl, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
It's super cute.
It's called Baby Sophisticate. And it's identical to, I think, almost like the Gramps. And I'm going to be doing the baby surprise jacket. Yes, Lynn.
I anticipate a call. What the heck is going on?
Yeah.
Follow the pattern.
And like I said, I downloaded the Victorian Yuletide Part 2 by Jen Sheelan.
And Holly has actually just recently tested these 30 sets.
Yeah, I heard, so I can't wait.
They are gorgeous. Holly has done all of hers in this gorgeous burgundy red. Actually, it's a Christmas red. It's a brighter than a burgundy, but oh, it's beautiful.
And then I saw on Instagram by Eco Geek, who is Bernadette of the West Coast Woolies podcast, the way she took the picture of these teal swirl dishcloths was really cool. And then she sent me the pattern, but it's a free knit mix pattern. So if you use a variegated yarn, it's the way that it kind of goes. And last but not least is a cake for breakfast. Let's see if there's
I like cake for breakfast. Nee.
There's no other pictures of the shawl, so.
I couldn't even tell you the last time I had cake. But
Except for, I think there might be fringe or picot, which I won't do.
Actually, I think you guys were present the last time I had cake, so.
And this is by AndreaNitta.com.
Look at the Sue show today.
Sorry.
I just sit here interjecting random
You can talk about the giveaway that's still on.
Can I?
You can.
So, you guys may or may not remember this lovely thing.
We're on to 4 pages on the giveaway. So that's a good thing.
This is Night Owl Fibers, high twist sock in my favorite things, and we are giving it away. We love you. So Rachel, who is Sweetness 1997 on Ravelry and Night Owl Fibers on Instagram and Etsy, has given us a ball to give away. So it's open for 1 more week. You have to go enter. What you have to do is you have to go to her Ravelry yarn page,
which is linked in the show notes.
Yes, and tell us what your favorite colorway that Rachel has ever made is. I know what my favorites are because I ordered them.
One of my favorites is coming in a sweater quantity. Poison apple. Couldn't help it.
So that's that. So you have to be a member of the group. Only 1 post per person. If you want to throw a picture up, do it.
Yeah.
And no chatter in the thread. It closes next Saturday. Next Saturday at midnight?
September 1st. Oh, sorry, Friday.
Friday. Because we're recording on Saturday.
Yeah.
it'd be kind of mean to close it on Saturday night and then them have to wait a whole other week to find out who won it.
Well, no.
So that's about it. And now we're in coupon codes.
Yep. So we have Woolridge Designs, 15% off until August 31st, which is Thursday. And the code is all spelled out, 2 Tangled and the numbers 15.
Tangled Skeins CA has 20% off until September 1st for the PalCal, and the code is PalCal 2017.
Speaking of my shop, that coupon code will expire, and then a week after that, I will be doing a shop update with new bags and new notions pouches. Oh, I have to go again. Ginger Snap that, 15% off until the end of the year, and it's Tangled 15.
I get to do the next one. She's my friend. Annie Pearl is having a big sale right now. Never mind our coupon codes.
I'm so
Her
glad
whole shop.
If I wasn't broke,
I know, right? Yeah. Her whole shop, bags, notions, yarn, all of it, 40% off. So head on over to Annie Pearl's shop. She needs to reclaim some space in her house.
Yeah, because I was like, is she closing?
No, she's not closing. She just needs to reclaim some of her space. And so she's got everything on 40% off. Go check her out and buy all her stuff. Because it's
really
awesome
good deals. Yeah. Geektastic Fibers, 15% off until the end of the year. And it's the number 2 and the word Tangled all spelled out.
From Peak Creations has 15% off until the end of the year. Let's not, wow. 15 until the end of the year, and the code is the number 2, Tangled 2017.
6 Munchkin Stitching has 10% off. This is an ongoing coupon code that we've had forever, and it's the word spelled out 2 Tangled and the number 10.
And Bags by Awesome Granny is also an ongoing 10% off coupon code, and the code is number 2 TS10. That's it.
That's it. That's a short.
Look at us. Less than half an hour.
I know. Double.
Yeah. I'm off my game today. So.
I am a little bit too. Oh, I do have one last thing. Sorry. Before I forget. Episode 209, we drew a prize, which is the Ravenswood Fiber Co., which is this beauty, and it has not been claimed. So I'm giving.
Didn't you say you were DMing her?
I changed my mind. I'm giving you a chance. If you think you might have won, go to episode 209. And then I suppose next week, if I haven't heard from you,
then it goes down my top and it goes like that.
I don't know if I want to do like other podcasters do. They redraw it.
We'll do something. It'll either be a future giveaway or we'll redraw it, but it will not stay down my top.
No.
Although I really want it to.
So episode 209, go see if you've won.
See, I gave it back and everything.
Gorgeous. So that's it.
That's
short and sweet. Yeah. You look tired.
I am tired.
Nap time?
No, I have to go to my mom's.
That's right.
Yeah. I haven't had full night's sleep since for about a week. So yeah.
Living on the caffeine, are you?
Yeah, the caffeine is keeping me going right now because I've had my drink for the last 2 days. So that's all fun.
So next week is a long weekend for us.
Yes.
And it's an extra long weekend for me because I have a compressed day off. And we will be recording on Friday night.
So because I'm leaving on Saturday afternoon to go to Chicago.
Yeah, so probably sometime after dinner we'll be in here recording and you'll get it early this week. So take care.
I like this week when you got it late.
Yeah. But I announced it.
I know.
So,
Apparently you didn't announce it to your father.
I only announced it to him about an hour before we recorded. He's like, I missed your podcast today.
Selma sent me a text this morning. Didn't you guys record?
Sorry, people, but
schedules. I'm heading out.
Schedules are like this, and so we try and make it work.
Yesterday, it was, I had a birthday party for my cousin who was turning 50 on Tuesday, I think. And I was also going out to dinner with another friend whose birthday was a couple of days ago. So it was one birthday party after
Sylvie or Sarah?
Sylvie. Sarah's in December.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that. So if you watch or if you don't, happy birthday.
I know Sarah watches, but I don't think Sylvie watches.
Sarah, let her know I said happy birthday.
It was kind of funny because I tried calling Rob when I got home the night before, and he wasn't answering, and I was like, oh, I guess he went to bed, because it was really late when I got home from Bristol's.
Yeah, and said you got home at midnight.
Yeah, so we all left about the same time, too. So I kept trying to call Rob and there was no answer, so I figured he'd gone to bed. He calls me back half an hour after I've gone to bed and goes, sorry, I was talking to my friend. Sarah says hi.
Well, that's another Sarah you know.
No, that was...
Oh, you said, okay.
Our Sarah was talking to him on the phone, and he was not paying attention to the fact that other calls were coming through. So
Well, next time you plan dinner with them, ask them if I can come. I mean, I got my Sarah fix, but I didn't get a Sylvie fix yet.
Sylvia doesn't go out much these days.
No.
She's tired.
Okay, so that's it. We're
Yeah.
babbling, and have a great week, and happy knitting. Bye. Stop this thing. Where's my mouse? I'm a bobble. What do you call that thing? Bobblehead? Not a bobblehead.
No, Bubblehead would be shaking you around. Oh, yeah, right.
Bad shoulder. Sorry. Okay. Bye.
Let's not turn Sue and Lynne.